welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a happy, healthy, and productive day today. In today's video, I want to share with you the tips to take care of my hair, maintain it nourished, healthy, bouncy, shiny. So I hope you stick around, and I hope that you find these tips very useful and that you incorporate them into your skincare. Let's jump right into it. So if I look down, it's because I'm following a list that I made just because I didn't want to forget, and they're not in any particular order whatsoever. I just wrote them down because I did not want to forget them. My tip number one, I mentioned this one in my April favorites, and it's to sleep with a silk pillowcase. I had never slept with a silk pillowcase before. I've always slept with a regular cotton pillowcase, and I always used to get very hot at night, and my hair would wake up very creased, very frizzy, and that's what I've noticed the biggest difference. Honestly, got rid of my frizz. In the morning, it's very manageable. It's anything but frizzy, and besides it being very beneficial for your skin, since we're sticking to hair, this is specifically has changed and made a very drastic difference in what my hair looks like and how it feels in the morning. Jumping into my tip number two, and it's to do some type of treatment in your hair at least once a month. I did a video on my all-natural ghee hair care mask, and I also use coconut oil, so I alternate between the two. Last month I did ghee. This month I'll be doing coconut oil. It gives your hair those nutrients that it needs, that saturation that it needs, the moisture. I tend to have very oily hair because I work out pretty much every single day, and so you sweat a lot, and of course your scalp sweats, so my hair does get oily, and I tend to touch it a lot too, which is not good. I don't apply the coconut oil or the ghee to my roots. I just do it about like an inch or two down, and then I do it at least once a month. I didn't mention it in the ghee video, but I usually just either lather my hair with shampoo 2 to 3 times just to make sure all of the oil or the grease is out. But I do also use a vinegar wash. Like I'll do a 1/4 cup of vinegar, rest water, and that really helps to not only cleanse your scalp, which I'll get into later, but it also gets rid of all of the grease and the oil that you have remaining in your hair. And then of course I will lather with shampoo 2 to 3 times, and then I'll add the conditioner on my ends. So don't skip out on your hair treatment. Tons of them out there. I tend to go the all natural route, so I do use ghee, and I'll alternate between coconut oil, and it's the cold pressed organic. I usually either buy it at Whole Foods or Stop and Shop, whatever's on sale. And my tip number 3 is all about the scalp health. So we all tend, or some of us tend to get dry skin in the winter, which can cause your scalp to get dry as well, and it causes the D word. I hate it. Dandruff. Sometimes I use Head and Shoulders because it works so effectively. I know it's not clean, I know it's not the cleanest product, and I know it seeps into your pores and gets into your body, but I have tried other alternatives, and well, I've tried one, and this is the Jason brand, and it's the Tea Tree Scalp Treatment Shampoo. It didn't work as efficiently as the Head and Shoulders, but it still worked. And I ran out of it a few months ago, and I haven't repurchased it, and I just went to Target to get some things, and I just picked up the really small bottle of the Head and Shoulders. I don't use it often. I use it, I don't know, maybe once every 2 months or so. I don't really get dandruff, but my scalp does get dry in the winter because my face does get dry, my skin gets dry, so I use it just as a preventative. I'll link some of the shampoos that I do want to try down below that are all clean, organic products, and like I said, I did try the Jason brand, and it was okay. It wasn't as effective as the Head and Shoulders, but it still did its job, and you don't have to worry about anything. But scalp care is very important. It exfoliates your scalp, it gets rid of dead skin cells, and it promotes hair growth because it makes that space, the room, and the cleanliness of the open pores for new hair follicle to emerge. So it's very important to take care of your scalp. My 4th tip is a no heat break. So now that we are in quarantine, I try to stay away from heat as much as possible and keep my hair either in a braid, a low pony, or anything to prevent me from using heat. I'm not innocent to this. I love using my curling wand. I love getting voluminous curls in my hair, but I'm trying not to use it as much as possible. I actually don't own a flat iron now that I think about it. Giving your hair a break from heat can just really restore your hair. Even using a heat protectant, it has chemicals, unless you find an all natural one, which I have not. But just giving your hair a break, letting it breathe, it does fry your hair. It really does. Ends tend to be drier, so just adding more heat to it can cause more damage. If you already have damaged hair, it's gonna be hard, but try to stay away from heat and just let your hair grow out. And then once your hair starts growing out, you can just cut that off and you have fresh, brand new hair. But staying away from heat is key. What I tend to do is if I wash my hair before I go to bed or during the day, if I'm not going out and my hair is still damp, it's more dry than not, I pick it up in a loose high ponytail and I wrap it around in a bun, in a loose bun, and then a few hours later I let it out and it just creates waves in it. And using the pillowcase has prevented me from having frizz, so therefore the waves look like if I had put a wand through it. And then I actually have a natural hairspray that I bought from Whole Foods by the brand Giovanni, and I just spritz it, I run it through my fingers, and it looks like it's styled. You can also braid your hair, and it can give the illusion that you have small beach waves in it, and it's natural. You don't have to put any heat through it, and it's with a braid, so it's pretty awesome. Talking about braids, my tip number 5 is to braid your hair before you go to sleep. I always braid my hair either to the side, I'll just take my hair over, braid it low, or my favorite is to split my hair down the middle and create 2 French braids or 2 Dutch braids, and that's actually how I work out for the most part, unless I'm wearing a hat or something like that. But for the most part, I try to sleep with a braid. It prevents your hair from breaking, eliminates frizz, it prevents your hair from getting really tangly and then having to comb it out or brush it out and then losing a lot of hair. My grandmother always told me that braiding your hair actually promotes hair growth. I don't know how true that is, to be honest, but she always said the more you braid your hair, the more you comb it before you go to bed, and then you braid your hair, your hair gets longer faster. I actually cut my hair really short in August, so it's going to be a year, and my hair has grown significantly. I don't know if it's because of these tips, I don't know if it's specifically because of these braids, but my hair has grown. It has gotten way healthier, shinier, and bouncier than ever before. Do I regret cutting it? Yes. Will I do it again? No. But going forward, now I know the tips and tricks that I can use to continue growing my hair and continue keeping it and maintaining it healthy. So going into my tip number 6 is to try the organic, clean shampoo and conditioner. I have tried a few, and there are some that I like, there are some that I don't. I will list down below the few that I have tried. Shampoos have lots of chemicals in it that seep into your pores and again go right into your body that are very harmful, and they could also be harmful for your hair. You eliminate all of these chemicals going into your body, going into your hair, and then also inhaling it. We'll link down below a few that I have used that I absolutely love. I have tried Andalou, I have tried the 100% pure shampoo, and I have absolutely loved them. I will list down a few more that I have tried. So trying to stick with something that's clean, organic, can give you the benefits, the minerals, and nutrients that your hair needs, and avoiding all of the harsh chemicals and leaving them aside. Tip number 7 is to wash your hair as minimal as possible. And by this, I mean depending on your lifestyle. Like I said, I work out pretty much every day, so my hair does get oily depending on the type of workout. What I do is I braid my hair, so that way my scalp has fresh air coming in and out of my scalp and it doesn't accumulate so much sweat. And I tend to wash my hair in a week anywhere from 2 to 3 times. So washing your hair very minimally can actually give your hair time to recuperate and restore those natural oils that we produce in our scalp to nourish the new follicle hair that is growing. It won't strip it away, it won't make it brittle, it will keep it nourished, healthy, and bouncy and shiny, and prevent it from falling out and getting very opaque and losing its shine. And going with that, if your hair is very oily and very dirty and it's only been 2 days since you washed it, pick up a braid, put on a hat, bun on the side or 2 buns on the side with a really cute hat, really cute outfit, and you're good to go. No one's ever going to know your hair is dirty. No one's ever going to know that you're having a bad hair day. At least an extra day or two to take care of your hair, nourish it, and when you wash it, I promise you it's going to look so bouncy and shiny. You're going to love it. So going to tip number 8 is to try to use scrunchies that are not going to pull or tug on your hair. So I use the spirally ones. I'll insert it in the link down below. It's like a plasticky spirally one. It looks like a keychain where you put your keys. That's what it looks like, and I use that to pick up my hair when I do. I also have these little black no slip, no grip ones. I think they're called. They're by the brand Scrunchie. I list them down below, and they never pull on my hair unless I'm literally yanking out of my head, but for the most part they don't rip my hair out. They don't get entangled in my hair. You won't get away from it. When I do take out my scrunchie, you'll see at least 1 or 2 hairs that came out on the scrunchie, but for the most part it's okay. But I buy a very specific brand that is like a no pull, I think it's called like a no pull and no like anti-breakage scrunchie. Like I said, I'll list it down below, and those are the ones that I tend to use when I braid my hair and drag the scrunchie down, and it just comes out so effortlessly. It causes no breakage in my hair. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope that you incorporate these tips into your skincare or self-care, and if you decide to try it, comment below and let me know. And I think that is all. Take the time, appreciate your hair. Feel truly blessed to have hair that we can play with and try different hairdos with, and just appreciate what we do have, and that's most important. I used to be a person to always complain about my hair. It was too frizzy, it was too like fine, but you know what? I love my hair now. I appreciate it. I'm very grateful for it, and I will take the time to take care of it going forward every single day as much as I can, because this is the hair that we were given, and you have to appreciate what God has given you. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. Take care, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye.